Greg Popovich once said, I like when the Lakers are good because it's good for our league, and I love basketball. Among all your sources, aren't most of you reporter guys fired up? Not just because they may never win a title, but it's good for your business.
Reporters or people around the league?
I mean, listen, you're more valuable if the league's more talked about. LeBron of the Lakers makes the league more talked about.
Yeah, I am even excited. I didn't necessarily – I wasn't trying to push him to the Lakers. I didn't care where he went. But, it's more exciting when the Lakers are good. Particularly in this situation where they still have a lot of work to do, a lot of building to do. We haven't seen LeBron in this type of situation in 8 years, as far as really building a team from scratch, so to speak. So it's exciting. It's a lot of fun. I think the league was thriving regardless, but this is another boost for it. Storylines help, and this is a huge storyline.
By the way, now it's being reported that LeVar Ball leaked the Lonzo Ball injury, making it very difficult in any trade to move Lonzo Ball. Do you believe it's the beginning of the end for Lonzo in Los Angeles?
I wouldn't go that far. I think that, look, if they could get a good deal for him, they would trade him. There's no question about that. But with LeVar and all his antics, and even some questions about how good Lonzo will be, I don't know what the trade market is for him at this point.
Okay.
But with Rondo, now Rondo's on a 1 year deal.
Right.
But if Lonzo stays with the Lakers right now, Rondo is we're going to find out what Lonzo Ball's made of. And the Lakers are going to find out. Some think they know. If some people think he's soft, or some people think he doesn't work hard, Rondo is going to be like Patrick Beverly on him every day in practice. He's going to pick him up full court. He's going to muscle him. He's going to talk trash to him. He's going to try to beat him out. If Lonzo, some toughness comes out of him and he's up to the challenge, he'll gain the respect of a lot of people. If he cowers and backs down, then that obviously isn't good, and he'll probably be moving on. But I think that LeVar recognizes, like you've seen him on CNN and these interviews he's done lately. Now, he still run his mouth, but it's a little bit more tempered. Am I wrong? I think it's a little bit more tempered.
He's not as boastful,
yeah,
but I think he should stop talking.
Yeah, and I think he's smart enough. Now, this is my speculation. I do think he will tone it down because last year the Lakers needed Lonzo. He was the show. I don't want to say made them relevant because they are the Lakers, but he brought some buzz. He brought the excitement.
They were better when he was on the floor.
He sold out Summer League.
Yeah, they were better when he was on the floor.
Yeah, he was. And just storyline-wise, he made them interesting. So LeVar knew that. So he had this leverage. Now the leverage is gone. It's the stories about LeBron. Rondo might beat your son out. He might even be starting. And they're going to be fine. If he legitimately gets beat out, they will be fine not starting him because they're in win-now mode. It's no longer about Lonzo and the youngsters.
Okay, you are a journalist. I talk. But I do have occasional sources. You know that. We got sources. I'm going to throw something at you. I'm going to give you a little taste of your own medicine. Go ahead, John.
Breaking news.
I got a little story. Everybody's talking about Kawhi and the Celtics. It's not going to happen. Okay, it's not going to happen because the Celtics came out yesterday. Woj reported, they ain't giving up Kyrie. They ain't giving up Horford. They ain't giving up Jalen. You can have
Their
draft
top
picks.
five, yep.
Yeah, they said, we're not giving you our top five. They're not in the running. I'm going to throw this out there, is that Kawhi, I've been told, has told people, if the Clippers have the people, I'd go there. And the Spurs are more willing to trade him to the Clippers. Remember, I've been told this, that Kawhi, it's not the Celtics and the Sixers. The rival to the Lakers on Kawhi is the Clippers. He's a San Diego kid. Doesn't necessarily want to play in any. LeBron casts a big shadow. So there's my journalism that we're looking at the Celtics and we're looking at the Sixers. Kawhi just wants to be close to San Diego. And by the way, he would be the man with the Clippers. But the Clippers don't have a lot to give.
I've been saying for the past couple weeks, it's not L.A. It's not the Lakers or bust for Kawhi. It's L.A. or bust. And he's fine with the Clippers. The Clippers may even be the front runner. I think the Lakers were the slight front runner. Slight. But he was open to either team. And you're right, like LeBron does cast a big shadow.
Oh, boy.
And you go, no matter how good you are, you're going to be the second guy. And you're going to be a bit player or a player in the LeBron James saga, in LeBron James' quest to win another title. And some guys don't want that. And I'm not saying Kawhi doesn't want to play with him. I have not been told Kawhi does not want to play with him. In fact, I've been told Kawhi would play with him. But Kawhi is not looking to just go somewhere where there's a super team. Right now, Kawhi's still young enough. He's won his title where he feels like wherever I go, we're going to have a shot. Now, that may change. LeBron James used to feel that way in Cleveland in his first run, where he told me himself, I'm not going to be a ring chaser. We can get it done here. And then after 7 years, he saw how tough it was, and he knew he needed better teammates. Kawhi's not at that stage yet. Okay, so he would definitely be open to the Clippers. The only thing I will push back on is I think Philly still is definitely in the hunt.
Okay.
And you're right. If you're the Spurs, if I have to send him west, if I have to send him to L.A., you bet I want to send him to the Clippers rather than the Lakers.
But they don't have the international brand. They're not as attractive to most players. And
they don't have LeBron. If you team up Kawhi and LeBron, now granted, LeBron's older. It might only be 4 years. But it's still going to be 4 years where it pushes you back down in the Western Conference.
They're thumping you for 4 years.
Yes.
Okay, you have always been dialed in to the Kyrie Irving stuff. You even got dialed into his injuries.
Yep.
So you must know doctors or something. You're dressed like one today. Okay.
Thank you.
So I saw a story, and I'm for mobility. You know that. You and I agree on that. Players have a right to.
Yep.
But you left the best player, and now you want to leave Brad Stevens. You're a little bit of a flake now, Kyrie. Like, I'm for player mobility. If you can upgrade, you can't. By the way, the Warriors and the Rockets don't need a point guard. Those would be upgrades. Boston's the best place to be a point guard in the league right now. Roster coach, GM, draft picks. Okay, you buy into this Kyrie. In fact, I believe you came on the show and told me about 4 months ago he never put Boston on a list.
They were not on his. It was New York, Minnesota, Miami, San Antonio. And we talked about it when Kyrie sat out with the injury that there were several reasons Kyrie left Cleveland.
Okay.
One was, I want my team. I want to have my own team. When Kyrie was younger, like first 2-3 years in the league, and the talk was that LeBron might come back, Kyrie was telling some people close to him, like, I don't know if I want it. I want to be the man. And I was saying, you can win some championships with LeBron as a second guy, and then it will become your team eventually. The Cavs would have eventually become Kyrie's team.
Yeah.
He would have eventually become the best player as LeBron got older, but he didn't have that patience. But here's the thing. We talked about it. Boston's no longer Kyrie's team. He may be the best player. He is the best player.
It's Brad Stevens' team.
Let's see what Jason Tatum becomes. Yeah, it's Brad Stevens' team. Now, some guys just want to, like in any job, you often compare it to any job.
Right.
Some guys, they don't have to have a Pulitzer. They just want to go somewhere where they're happy. And they want to do a good job. And Kyrie's going to get shine. He's going to probably be if he stays healthy, he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Right.
He's got his championship.
Yep.
He's going to be a perennial all-star.
Got his movie.
Yep, exactly. He's a legitimate off-court celebrity now.
Yep.
And so if Porzingis is healthy and he goes to New York, like what if he goes to New York with Jimmy Butler? Butler kind of wants out. Now, Butler's more of a Hollywood guy, but heck, New York is the big market too. So if he goes there and they've got a good team, I'm fine with it. Now, if he goes there and Porzingis doesn't come back right from the injury, he's struggling, he's not that good anymore, and you just go there to a bad situation, you got to be careful. Because as great as Kyrie is, if you don't win in New York, everything is magnified. If you win, it's magnified, so it's greater. If you lose, it's magnified, so it's worse. So you have to be careful. But with Fizdale there, a good, stable front office, and the cap room and flexibility to add around Kyrie, look, if he wants New York, more power to him. He's from there. He's from, right where I live.
I'm going to tell you something. People think I'm a Laker homer. I've been saying this for 15 years in this business. Everything I've wanted in this business has happened. The Yankees have been great. The Cubs have been great. I've seen Laker titles. I've seen USC. I've seen literally everything. The one thing in my 15-year syndicated career that has never happened is the Knicks being great. And I tell people this all the time. If you're in your 20s, you don't understand. When the Knicks are great, the league is amazing. New York is an incredible basketball mecca.
Yeah.
You were at the Times. You covered it.
Yeah, and I covered them. They were pretty good. They were still in the playoffs. They had Latrell Sprewell, Allen Houston. But, there's no question about it. And the Lakers are going to be great.
Yeah, but they've been great a lot. I've seen a lot of that. But I'm just saying,
like, if New York gets good, now you got the Lakers are great, Boston's great, Knicks could be great. That would be phenomenal. And then you got all these other really good teams in smaller mid-market sizes. So, look, it would be phenomenal if Kyrie went there, and because Boston would still be good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I got to be honest, I would like, if it were up to me, I would love to see Kyrie in New York.
Yes.
With a healthy Porzingis, and heck, if he could bring a Jimmy Butler, some other really good player, that would be great too, because Boston's going to be good.
And Philly's going to be good.
Exactly. So it gives us another elite team in the East.
On the Eastern Seaboard.
Which we need. And I think, I don't think it's lopsided, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I think the East is promising because Philly's got two young budding superstars. Boston's going to be good. I think Milwaukee's going to be better. And Toronto they should get their heart. They'll get their heart back. They get their heart back now that LeBron's gone.
You had
long as they don't meet him in the finals, they're going to be good. They sticking their chest out. We the North. That's right. We the North.
Baby dinosaurs and the LeBron asteroid killed them. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.